marry Jamaican men?
No. No Caribbean man at all.
Ride Along Live.
So what do we have here? Roll the tape.
Would you marry Haitian men?
No. Hell no.
Would you marry Jamaican men?
No. No Caribbean man at all.
Not one fresh off the boat.
I love my Caribbeans, but I'm gonna go for an African. No, ma'am. I got this one right here. We're good.
Interesting. So a few of you guys sent me this video here, and my response was just interesting. It's kind of like what I said. I said interesting. But I'm not going to go the route that a lot of other vloggers went with this video.
Let out them girl out of the blood claws.
Are you dumb? No. Too American.
All I was not this to be Caribbean man, what I think, but when the ugliest where I saw because when this thing where I saw Caribbean man.
Oh, on behalf of every single Trinidadian or Trinbagonian, Trinidad and Tobago, we will not be partaking in the Mosquito Squad. That squad there is hungry.
That's for all Grenadian men. We don't want that kind of yell at them, but you're mad.
I mean, a lot of people saw the video. I saw people cussing out those young girls and telling them all about themselves and disrespecting them and all of that stuff. I'm not going to go that route, guys, because I understand what's happening here. Here we have a few young girls, probably just started puberty. What do you know about men? They're young. They are young, right? Girls and them and them start seeing their period yet. Look at their faces. Look, young girls. But anyway, I'm not gonna disrespect them because what they said, right? What they said, what you just saw, what came out of their mouth, it's just a regurgitation of stuff that they heard from people. They're young. They're infants, right? Look at their faces. So what they're saying is what they hear people saying all the time. And the truth, and in fact, a lot of us say all kind of craziness like this all the time. Big people, big grown people say more stupid stuff than that all the time. Oftentimes, they classify a whole nation of people. Some people say, big people, they'll never date a Jamaican because he's like that. They'll never date a Grenadian because he's like that. They'll never date a Trini because he's like that. We do it all the time. We classify a whole slew of people based on our experience with one or two. That doesn't make the whole of Trinidad men one way, or the whole of Grenadian men one way, or the whole of Haitian men one way. It is ignorance. It comes from an ignorant place. So when these young girls hear those stuff, young girls, puberty age girls, what you expect them to say? They don't have no experience. They don't know nothing about them kind of men. They don't know nothing about dating men from Grenada or Trinidad or Jamaica. They hear it from us. They hear it from adults talking stupid stuff like that. So I'm not going to blame them. It's a stereotypical world that we live in, that we classify a whole slew of people based on bad experience of some. And let me tell you, there is no population in the world where everybody think alike and do the same thing. Everywhere you go, you see different people have different agenda that do things differently. You can't class a whole population of people and say they're like that. They're good and there's bad everywhere. So don't blame them little girls and them. That is what society is saying. So they're just regurgitating what we are saying and what you guys are saying and what they hear people saying. But what I will say though, especially the one that say, I have a man right here.
No, ma'am. I got this one right here. We're good.
I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but based on what we saw in the video, it looked like he wanted to be there. He probably dating a Caribbean man. He probably dating a Grenadian woman. because he trying everything to avoid being seen on camera. He looking away, he looking up, he looking down. The only thing he didn't do is hide the face. That's the only thing he didn't do.
No Caribbean man.
Not one fresh off the boat.
I love my Caribbeans, but I'm gonna go for an African.
Right along wife.